Okay, so I usually don't post a lot of videos on YouTube. It's mainly TikTok. Um, but I had commented on one of Moon Lambo's videos about he's always talking about exit strategy and selling XRP, and I'm like, why, man? Okay, Matt, if you're watching this, love your content, love your channel, watch all of your videos. I just mad respect. Okay, we just disagree on one thing: exit strategy. Why, if you're watching this, why are you wanting to create a taxable event? I understand taking profit, but set up an LLC as a holding company. You could do this through Digital Ascension Group with Jake Claver. Not financial advice. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just sharing what I have done and what I know other people have done. You set up an LLC based out of Wyoming as a holding company. You are the director of the LLC, and you can take loans against leveraged loans against your XRP. Now, the terms are not great, okay? It's a 12-month loan, interest only with a balloon payment at the end. Of course, you could pay on principal if you want. 15% interest. Uh, Interest is a tax deduction because you're borrowing it through your LLC. You're not borrowing it as an individual. Let's see what else. The loan to value, the LTV is like 50 or 55%. So again, not great, but you don't pay taxes on borrowed money, and that interest is a tax write-off. And through this LLC, through this holding company, you get the full breadth of the tax code. You could purchase a vehicle, a qualifying vehicle, 6,000 pound gross weight or more under your LLC. You could do all of these things. And again, Matt, if you're watching this, I know you're a super smart guy. You're probably very well aware of all this. So a lot of this information really isn't for you, just a small portion of it. You don't have to sell, brother. Like you say all the time, people that get in and out of positions get wrecked, and everybody is counting on this 4-year cycle. Well, what if we don't see that anymore? I mean, are we going to see pullbacks and retracements? Absolutely. But what if we get to this ridiculous high price and we see some pullbacks and corrections, but we never come anywhere close to $10 or even $20 again, ever? I mean, of course, by that time, people that do sell, they will have made life-changing wealth. But again, what if you don't ever have to sell any of it? You could borrow against it. You could get a yield generation off of it, or um, basically make money off of it. I do know that there's things coming down the pipeline that I've heard, and everybody else has heard a lot of the same thing about DeFi and all that stuff. But Jake is working on some things, and that's all I'm going to say about it, because in the Beyond Broke Mastermind group, if you're at least a Carbon 1 member, which is only $100 a month at this time, on the other side of price appreciation, it's not going to be $100, and people are going to have to apply and be vetted to be a part of this group. But the Beyond Broke Mastermind group, they just had a meeting, in-person meeting in Dallas yesterday, and the only reason why I was reminded of that is because they do 2 town halls a week, and they record them. So if you can't catch the live stream, you could listen back to the recordings. Best $100 a month you could spend, and again, that's a write-off because that's education purposes, and you could write it off through your LLC. So let me just kind of recap real quick. Never sell, never sell, never sell. 1, 2, and 3, or like Jake says, rule 1, never sell or lose XRP. Rule 2 is refer back to rule 1 or something to that effect, because we're going to start getting a yield off of it, and that yield depending on price appreciation, is probably going to be more than enough to service your debt. And then you could start doing the whole infinite banking system where you just constantly borrow money, and you just live off of borrowed money and never pay taxes, pretty much. So I hope this is helpful. I hope this kind of pushes people to do their own research. Don't take my word for it. Don't take anybody's word for anything unless they are actually a professional, like the people at Digital Wealth Partners and Digital Ascension Group. You guys have a great day. Be safe. God bless. And Matt, keep up the good work. I hope you're seeing this, and I hope this changes your mind. And if it does, please reach out to me. I just want to know that I might have had an impact on somebody that's so influential, such as yourself. I mean, again, love your channel. Have a great day.